We're getting deep. How do you think we should turn back, Lieutenant?
And report what? That we found one crop patrol? We're here to locate the muzzle. Let's head north.
Lieutenant! Lieutenant!
N'ayez pas peur. Je suis américain. Soyez sans crainte, je ne ferai pas de mal. Mon copain est grièvement blessé, j'ai besoin de votre charrette. Vous allez nous aider ou non?
Oui. Je suis de la résistance, je vais vous aider. Je vous emmenez chez moi.
Allez, dépêchez-vous.
This man is from the Resistance. He's a Frenchman. He's going to take us to his place. We'll be safe there. Hang on. Easy. He's tricked us. He's taking us right to the Germans.
Combat. Starring Rick Jason. And Vic Morrow. Guest star, Louise Reiner.
Ce n'est pas ta place. Si tu sors d'ici ou je te zigouille maintenant.
Écoutez, j'habite ici et je travaille ici. Les Allemands ne soupçonnent rien exactement. Voilà, monsieur le comte.
Lieutenant, he says he does live here. He works here. He says the German comes around to drink the count's wine.
Where are we?
Quel comte? Où sommes-nous?
Le château d'Armady, qui partit en cour de roi.
He says it's some château of Armady, Count de Roy or something owns it.
Allez, venez chez moi, vous serez en sécurité là, hein?
Vous êtes sûr? Allez, allez.
Ah, Major Werner, I was not expecting you today.
I have a request of you, Count de Roy.
À votre service.
Somebody's talking English.
Comment se fait-il qu'il parle anglais?
Anglais, la seule langue qu'ils ont en commun.
He says English is the only language the German officer and they can't have in common. Let's go.
My dear.
Countess?
Major Werner has requested we allow him and his men to use part of Chateau Armady, my dear.
It shall be more pleasant if we have your permission, Countess.
Doubtless, you and your men will be most comfortable here.
Armadi will survive, whatever use they put it to. It will be here long after the wars are over. Long after all of us are gone. Even as it was here long before any of us arrived. Armadi.
I promise the Countess my solemn word that we shall treat the chateau and its inhabitants with a due respect.
Merci.
Oh, of course, you and your staff will take dinner with us, huh?
We shall be honored, Count. It's always a privilege to dine at Armadi. Captain Schaefer, bring my things, will you, please? And Captain Roswell, tell the men to start unloading.
Don't worry, Lieutenant. Don't worry. I'll get you out of here. That's a nice thought. I'll get you a doctor. Oh, Claude. Est-ce qu'il y a un docteur dans le village? Il n'y a pas de docteur ici. Mais la comtesse avait des études d'infirmière, peut-être qu'elle peut le soigner. There's no doctor in the village, but the countess studied nursing. She'll help you. I'm sure she can. She had a crowdhouse kiss. La comtesse est très bonne, je le sais. J'étais à son service pendant 17 ans. Les habitants du village n'ont pas eu d'autre docteur ni d'infirmière depuis le début de la guerre. He says you worked for the Countess for 17 years, Lieutenant. He trusts her. She was a nurse and a doctor for everybody in the village since the beginning of the war.
Du sprichst so furchtbar schön. Pass auf. Ganz schön.
Monsieur.
Countess?
Und so, meine Herren. Aber es hat einen Plan. Es klingt.
Speak English, Lieutenant.
Verzeihung, bitte. As I was saying, Countess, it rings. It's as beautiful as it rings.
I'm glad it passes your inspection.
One drink, a man acts like a monkey. 2 drinks, he struts like a peacock. 3, he roars like a lion. And 4, he behaves like a pig.
Excuse me, please, gentlemen. It's just a small matter, household matter. I'll be right back.
May I be of assistance, Countess?
No, thank you, Major. You enjoy your cognac.
Major, did you know that the tapestry behind me dates back to the 14th century? It was woven by Bataille in Paris.
Must be very valuable.
That doesn't look nice.
I told you to get me out of here, Cage.
Lie quietly. Want to beat to death, do you?
Germans all over.
The Germans are here because we're an occupied country. We have been occupied for 2.5 years now.
You suffer well and in great style.
You're insolent. I shall bandage you, and then you will leave as fast as you can. How did you come here?
Your man told us we could trust him. He's from the Resistance.
Vous, Claude.
Oui, Madame la Comtesse. You don't seem very happy about it, Countess.
Look, I shall do what I can for you, and you go away.
Kommen, mit mir, das wollte ich nicht. So, dann bin ich natürlich wütend.
This wing is full of Germans. We have to get you out of here. They hear you if you cry out.
Cry out?
The bullet has to come out. These are my private chambers. We are safe here. Claude, the antiseptic, the bandage, et mes pincettes.
Wait a minute. Cage, where's he going?
I told him to get my bandages. Don't be suspicious. I want you well so you can go.
This particular champagne yielded an excellent cognac. It is a shame it's so scarce. For bouquet and body, none can compare.
Lieutenant, you've had enough now. Excuse yourself and retire.
Aber Herr Major,
I said retire.
Sie meinen, Herr Major. With your permission, sir.
Certainly. You asked about the silverware, Captain Roswald. It is Lamerie. As you are undoubtedly aware, it represents the supreme accomplishment of the silversmith's art.
Where did the Countess learn about nursing?
In a hospital. I was a nurse before I was married. We also were 2 years in the war, if you remember.
How long ago was that?
When I was married? You want to find out my age, huh? I met my husband at the hospital. He was a patient there.
So he married his nurse, huh?
Yes, he did. He made her very happy for 20 years now.
For which the Countess is very grateful.
Deeply. It's out.
Cognac. Herrlich, Cognac. Good französischer Cognac.
Lieutenant, you happen to be in my quarters.
Your quarters?
Yes.
Ach, Ihr Zimmer. Es tut mir furchtbar leid. I am so sorry, Countess. I'm so sorry. It is a mistake. I'm lost. I cannot find my room.
Go back the way you came. You're in the north wing. You're looking for the south. Good night, Lieutenant. You may take that. You must go. I get bandages and you must go.
Madame, you said we were safe here on your
You're not
quarters.
safe. They're joining officers all over the hall. Officers all over the place. If they find that you're here, if they find that I'm helping you, they're going to put a torch to Armandy. This place will be burned down to the ground. Gone forever.
Spanish me, Cage. Get me out of here.
I'm not frightened for myself.
Oh, you're frightened for the grand old chateau, the
Yes.
family
Yes.
jewels.
Yes.
And the
Yes. Yes.
These things mean so much to you.
Not to me, but to my husband. He was born here. He wants to die here. As did every member of his family before him. My husband does not live with us in the presence. He does not see the German as an enemy. He sees him as a man at arms, but as a guest at this chateau. Without Chateau Armady, my husband will die.
Without Chateau Armady tonight, he will die.
Stay for the night.
What's going on? hooking up some wire. Lots of it.
Le château va devenir le centre de communication de la 9e division de choc qui va desservir tout ce secteur.
Lieutenant, they're setting up the shuttle as a communication center for the 9th Panzer Division. It's going to service the whole sector.
You're well. Claude has the wagon ready.
Gage, everything we came here to find out. The Kraut's strength and muscle. Disposition of their troops, our divisions. It's all down there. The German commander. Has he set up an office?
Yes. Yes, downstairs, yes. Why?
Where?
Downstairs in my husband's office, directly below.
Have they put up maps?
I don't know. The doors are closed. You must go now.
Gage, ask Claude if he can get into the office.
Oh, no. You can't do that. They would discover him. They would shoot him.
Other sentries?
There are 3. You can't ask Claude to do that. They would suspect him immediately.
They wouldn't suspect you, Gunnis. You can come go as you please. You could do it.
I have to refuse. There are limits.
Are there? A man ordered to attack. We're so tired they're dropping in the tracks. The doctors who operate all night. Keep on operating while the hospitals are burning down around them. For your resistance fighters. We're chased into the hills and live on bugs and bare roots. There are no limits, Countess. There are no limits.
What do you want me to do?
Yeah, right.
Countess! I was expecting Lieutenant Schaefer.
Oh, I can come back.
No, please, Countess. I'm at your service. There's something I can do for you?
Yes, there is. The boots and equipment of your men are terrible and our beautiful parquet floors.
I'm sorry. I'll have Captain Roswell take care of it immediately.
Thank you.
Was there something else, Countess? How about a glass of sherry?
I have been thinking of you. Today it was so quiet in the park. The trees were so beautiful. And the air so mild. No sound from distant guns. Suddenly it felt as though there was no war. No enemy. That's when I thought of you. I thought of that beautiful poem by Goethe that you quoted last night.
Oh, yes.
That is why I brought you this book from our library, Poems by Goethe.
You're very kind, Countess. Well, this isn't Goethe. It's a handbook for British economics.
How stupid of me. Do you know that? It has exactly the same binding as our Goethe. I'll go and get it.
Oh, please, Countess, let me get it.
It's in the library, behind my husband's desk. All our poetry books are there.
You'll wait, won't you?
I got you what you want. Now please go, please go.
Isn't that what we need, Lieutenant?
They're all alternate plans. Plan A, Plan B, Plan C. Troop movements. They're all over the place.
Why, is it Is it worthless or what?
It could be priceless if we only knew which plan they were going to use. Plan. Gage, if we could put a tab in their phone line, maybe we could find out. Can you get the equipment?
Claude, savez-vous s'il y a d'équipement quelconque dans le château pour capter une conversation téléphonique?
Oui? Good.
Just a moment, Lieutenant. Who's going to translate?
Doesn't he speak German?
Vous parlez allemand?
Non. Oui. Madame la comtesse, elle parle allemand.
What now, Lieutenant?
We tapped the line.
Major Werner, what is going on? Your men are moving the furniture. That chair belongs in the East Salon. And that lamp is from Chenonceau. Why are you moving everything?
I have just sent Captain Roosevelt to inform you. Word arrives that General Kröller and his staff are on their way here. The men are setting up the appropriate quarters.
General Kröller? I hear he has the most wonderful collection of Lamery silver outside of France. I look forward to meet him.
Here he is.
Qu'est-ce que vous faites ici, Claude?
Oh, le volet, monsieur le comte, il a tombé.
Il faut l'arranger immédiatement.
Oui, monsieur le comte. Tout de suite.
I just heard that General Kröller and his staff are on their way. What are you going to do now? What is Claude doing there?
We're tapping the German phone line.
We'll be discovered. We'll all be discovered. You are outrageous. I told you I could not do anything more for you. And you behave, you go on, as though you could change my mind.
Countess, your mind was made up. When Claude came and told you that an American soldier needed your help, you didn't tell the Germans.
A wounded soldier is one thing. Spying is another. I told you I would not ruin my husband's world.
What world? Your husband's a sick old man. I'm sorry for him.
Lieutenant? They're on the line.
Major Werner is talking to someone. General Kröger. Kröger is making his headquarters here, he says.
We know that.
Supply requisition is approved for issue. Rations remain standard. Evacuation policy for the wounded, standard. All unit commanders will execute Plan A. Linked up.
Are you sure? Are you sure they said Plan A?
Yes. When are you going to leave?
Page. Sir. See if Claude can get information to our intelligence there on the ground.
Right. peut prendre le message de notre intelligence?
Oui.
Says he can.
Lieutenant, when are you going to leave?
When Claude comes back with the answer. Thank you very much, Countess. Cage, transcribe the information to the map. Plan A.
All right, sir. Lieutenant, why do we have to wait for an answer?
I want to find out what the big brass is going to do when they find out that General Kroller is using this Chateau Amadi for his headquarters. And they decide to blow it off the face of the map.
I've never seen so much brass.
Welcome to Chateau Armadi, General Kreller.
Thank you, Count de Roy.
I have heard accounts of your Lanery silver collection, General. You must see mine while you're visiting. I am interested to know how they'll compare.
Does the Countess know the General is here?
No, I don't think so, or else she would be here. If you will excuse me, I shall announce your arrival. The Major will show you to your room.
Thank you.
Countess, we'll get out of this somehow.
How can you possibly escape with so many officers and men about?
There's a good chance we'll all have to escape from here.
Lorraine. Chérie. Le général Kreller est arrivé. Qui sont ces hommes?
Les Américains.
Speak English.
Americans? What are they doing here?
Claude brought them in last night. The lieutenant was wounded. Claude belongs to the resistance.
Claude and the Countess saved our lives.
Why was I not informed about this, my dear? There are Germans in the house. We cannot have Americans here as well. After all, the war still is going on, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I did not want to tell you because I did not want to concern you.
That's all right, my dear. Do not blame yourself too much. But this gentleman must have to leave immediately. I regret to have to ask that of you, but I am sure you will understand. Now, my dear, you must come down and greet General Kreller. He has arrived.
Oh, George, please. George. George! Don't you see what this is doing to him?
I'm sorry, but he can't leave here.
But he'll say nothing if I tell him not to. Those men downstairs, to him they're neither friend nor foe. They're just guests in his house. General Kreller only means something to him because he has the greatest silver collection in the world.
He also commands one of the most powerful panzer divisions in the German army.
Armady shall not become a battlefield. Armady has stood through the centuries as a symbol of a world that men are now trying to destroy. A world of elegance and taste. A world of culture that gives man his only lasting consequence. Oh no, Armady and what it stands for must last forever. Forever. Forever.
It will. It will, George. George, it will. Darling, come. Come with me. I've discovered something wonderful this morning. A completely new tapestry, and I have no idea where it goes. Come with me. Come. You must tell me. And I want you to see it, because I simply don't know. Should we put it into the great hall, or should we put it into the East Salon? Come over and sit down here, and I'll bring it to you. Isn't it beautiful?
You were right, my dear. It is exquisite. Without a doubt, it should hang in the great hall.
I knew you would know. I knew it. George, I have to ask you a favor.
Mm-hmm.
About the Americans. George, the Germans must not know that they're here. No matter what they're asking. No matter which direction The conversation goes, the Germans must never know that the Americans are here. Do you understand that, George? Do you understand that?
Yes, but why don't they leave?
They will soon. Please trust me and do what I say. I tried everything to hold things first together.
You have, my dear. Sometimes I realize just how much you have.
Did he get his message off?
Vous avez pu passer le message?
Oui. J'ai une réponse pour le lieutenant.
Got idée, Lieutenant. He also has a message for you, too. Qu'est-ce que c'est?
We'll need transportation. Ask him if he can get a car.
On a besoin de transportation. Vous avez une voiture, un camion quelconque?
Oui, j'en aurai une qui attendra au moulin devant moi le car.
Non. Quarter of 9 at the mill, sir.
What are all these arrangements? What is going on?
Tell him we'll meet him at the mill.
D'accord. Devant moi le car au moulin.
Entendu.
Ask what is going on.
At 2100 hours. That's 9 o'clock. Our artillery is going to shell the Chateau Amity.
Amity. Shit. Why? Why?
Because it's a German general's headquarters. I had to send that report in.
I wish I'd let you die.
The detail is incredibly fine.
Zit dit nog maar de draad aan. Herman Werner! Herman Werner! Herman Werner!
They found the wire.
This is contemptible. That you dare to search these rooms. It's an insult to the Countess and to me.
Silence. Your illusion of anesthetic neutrality in this house is over. Someone here has monitored German telephone communications. We intend to find out who.
You think I am your spy?
I think your servant, this Claude, might be the spy. Of course, I don't suppose you know where he is.
No. I do not know where he is.
Do not leave this house, either of you. Understand? Come to this.
We got less than 5 minutes to get out of here. Let's go.
Where are you going?
Lieutenant, I haven't told him yet.
We don't have time to talk now.
Tell me what, Lorraine?
George, we have to leave. Armaby.
Leave Armati? Never. Never.
In a few minutes, Armady will be shelled.
We got less than 4.5 minutes. Let's go. Cage, take him.
Ellie.
Lügen Sie nicht. Sie sprechen doch Deutsch.
No.
Wo haben Sie ihn gerade gesehen?
No.
Wo haben Sie ihn gesehen?
Is that considered proper behavior for German officers, General?
Major Werner believes that this man is a member of the French underground.
Claude? I am your spy. Claude, apportez ça à Madame la Comtesse, vite. Vite. For the Countess, since it appears I will be detained.
Do I understand you correctly, Count? You are a member of the French underground?
I am. I could not let my servant, an innocent man, be executed for something I did myself.
Noblesse oblige.
Gentlemen, allow me to be host in my own home for the last time. We can at least be civilized.
By all means, let us be civilized.
To Armady.
To Armady.
I'm sorry, Countess.
I'm not. I'm proud. What my husband did fills me with fierce pride. When the world remembers, it will remember my husband and Armady.